Well, the final load of logs arrived on Friday, and they've been sitting out here all weekend. In total, it looks like I got 81 good logs out of this really fortunate find. I've got about 30 logs that are pine. Most of them are sitting back there. I got a couple of them that are in here. It's about 30 pine logs. The rest of them are either red oak, white oak, or hickory. They're all 15.5 to 16 feet long, nothing smaller than 6 inches in diameter. And I've got 4 sitting back here, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 way in the back there that are 10-foot long poplar logs that are, 2 of them are about 21, 22 inches in diameter. The other 2 are about 18, 19 inches in diameter. And those will make some really nice boards because they are super crazy straight. In this pile sitting here, there's some really groovy stuff. We've got a hickory right here, and another section of hickory here, and another section of hickory over here. But then we come look at this log. This log right here is 15 feet long, 4 feet of it right here is chock full of curl. This is oak, and you can see right here at the start of this log that the grain runs just as straight and true as possible. And then when you start getting down into this area, there's some really nice figure and some patterns that will appear once this log starts getting cut. And I'm going to zoom in here so that you can see it and get a nice clear picture. See this grain pattern that's going to start appearing. Get that out of the way. Those will be some really nice decorative boards that we can make some tables out of. Tables, table legs, table tops, maybe some cabinets. But it's going to be some really nice stuff that's sitting in here. This was a fantastic find on Facebook. I suggest that if you're going to be, starting a business, especially if you're going to be supplying things to people, or if you need things for your business, that you get up every day and you scour Facebook, the Facebook Marketplace, the buy sell trade pages, Craigslist, everything that you could find, because this entire load of logs, well, these 4 poplars were free. I just had to go get them. The rest of these logs, so all 77 of them or so, cost me about $100. And that was just for the guy to load them into his truck and bring them over here and dump them in the back of my shop. These were going to be turned into firewood, but in reality, I could load these logs up, take them to a sawmill a couple hours up the road here, and they'd pay me about $4,000 for them. Once I've converted them into lumber, then it's going to be worth a lot more than that. We're talking maybe 7, 8, possibly, depending on the figure in some of these boards, whether there's spalting in them, what kind of beauty comes out of them. It could be even more. So I'm ecstatic. I can't wait for the mill to get here. That'll be here Saturday morning, and we're gonna do some training on that, and then we're gonna get to cutting. And I'm going to try to get this all chopped up as best as possible. I'm going to leave them as long as humanly possible. Look at this. Good grief. Look at that gorgeous grain that's in there. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Anyway, Saturday morning, I'm going to start cutting. I'm going to post some videos of the cutting process on some of these logs. As you could tell, I've already painted the ends of some of them. It's way too hot out here right now for me to be leaned over painting the ends of logs, and they're going to get cut on Saturday anyhow, so I'm not super stressed about it. But the reason that you paint the ends of them is a log dries from the end up towards the middle, and because the ends will dry faster than the middle of the log, it will cause it to split. It'll come apart. The force that's being released from that water drying will cause that log to start to split open. You can see that really visibly in this log sitting back here that didn't get painted in time, and it started to split on me. Whereas some of these others, not as bad. There's a couple of others in here that have started to split, and technically the term is check, but you know, that's why you paint them. So let me know what you guys think. I'll keep you updated with how things go and show you some of the groovy boards that come out of these later this week. Have a good one.